Hello there, Aries. Thank you for joining me. This is going to be your first half of May general reading. And if you're new here, my name is Melissa, and I'll be doing your Aries reading for the first half of May. I also, every Monday, post a video on a metaphysical topic, and we call that Metaphysical Monday. So next week's video is going to be on the new moon and how you can create your own damn new moon ritual. Yeah, I said it better in that video. So anyways, make sure you hit the subscribe button and ring that bell so you get notifications when that video comes out, and all of the others. So I'm going to continue shuffling for you, Aries. And while I shuffle, I'm going to remind you this is a general reading. So I'll be connecting to energies all over the place. There will be messages for many different people, and if something doesn't resonate for you, then it's probably a message for somebody else. So please take what resonates for you and leave the rest behind. All right, I think I'm good on that shuffling. So the bottom of the deck is going to determine our overall energy for this reading, since we don't have a question to go off of. Ooh, and Aries, the Ace of Swords. Okay, so let's see. I feel like the Ace of Swords is going to give us an energy for this reading of some kind of new communication. Maybe you're just getting a new phone, but I mean, there's like some kind of beginning of a new line of communication opening up, whether it's somebody or a means of communication. Let's see what the cards say. All right, what do we have for Aries? The High Priestess. All right, so we have some intuition, so maybe that's the communication. Maybe we are getting some higher communication. What else do we have for Aries? I have to apologize, my screen does this. If anybody knows how to make my phone not do that when it's recording video, I'm sure it's probably irritating for you guys, but if you know how to stop this, let me know. I've tried all the settings and the tracking auto focusing nonsense, and it still does it, so I don't know. So if you know how to use a Samsung S8 or something like that and how to make it not do that, please let me know. All right, Aries. Okay, this one kind of wanted to jump out, the Wise One, so this is going to be the Hermit. Okay, I'm already getting a good vibe. I'm getting a good vibe for you, Aries. What else do we got for Aries? Ooh. All right, let's have a fun shuffle. Let's go with that. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. All right, one more. Else. All right. Ooh, and then the Five of Swords. I knew we needed one more. All right, Five of Swords. All right, so we have our first set of cards. All right, so what I'm seeing for you for the beginning of May is maybe opening some spiritual communication coming in for you. Yes, we have some flame in there for you are a fire sign. So I feel like this is definitely representing you are the Hermit, the Wise One. I feel like you are kind of seeking some solitude, and perhaps that is what's leading to this intuitive, balanced emotion from you for at least for the first half. I see some generosity coming in, so I feel like you kind of take a little bit of a break and kind of do some alone time, maybe some meditation or some type of just getting away or taking a trip away from people, or maybe if you're single and you live alone, maybe you're just not going out as much, or you just are kind of declining some invitations to hang out with friends or something like that. Just kind of focusing on yourself right now. I see you focusing on yourself, and I feel like you kind of come back from that a more giving and generous person. I feel like you do that. You kind of separate yourself off from your circle of friends or family even, or maybe even go somewhere that I don't necessarily see anything that indicates like travel, but maybe just kind of taking a break from everyone and kind of getting in touch with yourself, and maybe if you're female or even male, getting in touch with your kind of feminine side and getting in touch with your intuition, your emotions, and that kind of stuff. The feels. You're kind of being alone so you can have the feels. But I feel like this is kind of something that might be new for you, that you don't already necessarily do. But I do see you coming back and being a more giving person, more generous. You feel like you have more than you need, and maybe that's why you took that. Maybe you were starting to feel a little bit greedy, and that you didn't have enough and that you needed more. And so I feel like maybe that might have triggered you to kind of step back. So I feel like you're stepping back, you're coming back more generous, more giving of your time, maybe even monetarily. But then I see a little bit of conflict after that. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting a second set of cards here. I'm going to do 2 more cards. Ooh. Trying to break the cards, guys. Yep. Okay. We have the Magician. Okay. Again, so manifesting, and then this one kind of stuck out. King of Cauldrons, King of Cups. Okay, so I kind of feel like there's a person that's causing some conflict. That is kind of it's kind of a strong energy, masculine-ish, but still kind of in touch with their emotions. Somebody maybe who plays with emotions. Maybe there's somebody in your life that is kind of using your emotions against you, or that is maybe, I feel like it's using your emotions against you, or they are playing with your emotions, tugging at your heartstrings, trying to manipulate you in that way. Mommy. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the interruption. Life, mom, kids, stuff like that happens. So the rest of the cards that I drew before I actually hit the record button, sorry. Yeah, distractions, but I'm back. So the other 2 cards that I drew for advice are the Knight of Pentacles and the Lone Man or the Hanged Man. So I feel like the advice that we do have this kind of male energy, somebody that may be manipulating you using emotions. It could be their emotions or yours. I feel like it could really go either way, or possibly even both for you. But I feel like they're kind of blocking whatever this manifesting is. There's some kind of conflict. I have paint. Sorry, we were doing a painting project earlier. I just realized that was there. That they are blocking a little bit of your what you're trying to accomplish. Like this is manifesting, creating, doing something for yourself, that you're gathering all of your elements and putting them into a cauldron and stirring it and making something marvelous out of it. But I feel like this person that's in your life that is kind of manipulating you emotionally is causing some conflict that might be creating some blockages. So I feel like the advice that we're getting from the cards for kind of getting over those blockages, that will help you continue to be this generous person that you're coming back to being from taking some time away, is to get a new perspective. And I feel like there's also some kind of movement, and I don't feel like it's a move like you're moving or you're going somewhere, but I feel like there is progress, and to continue making progress, that you started a process and you are moving forward with it. So I feel like that's what that Knight is telling us, that you need to continue moving. Don't let this stop you from this that you're manifesting right now. You're working on a new outlook on life. You're working on a new perspective, and you just need to continue, and don't let these things trip you up. I feel like that's the advice from the cards for the first half of May. So I want to thank you so much for sticking around, and for your forgiveness on the interruption. So thank you again, and I will see you in the next video. If you know your moon and rising signs, definitely cross-watch, or if you know the person's sign that you think this represents, check out their reading and see how they come together. So also don't forget Metaphysical Mondays. The link for the playlist for Metaphysical Monday is always included in my description. So if you want to check out some meditations or other metaphysical stuff, crystal information, that kind of stuff, check out the playlist below. So thank you again and have a blessed day.